Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. Hey. Hey, so of course, I think I told y'all last week I was on vacation last week. So I went on vacation. I enjoyed myself. So I cannot tell y'all the importance of making sure that you unplug. And when I mean unplug from everybody, people, phones, social media, everything. Take the time to unplug. So, my husband kept his phone, it was just me and him. So he kept his phone on do not disturb for the entire trip. And when I have never seen him at such peace. My man was at peace. He was relaxed. And I ain't seen him like that in a while. And I'm just realizing, you have to take the time to unplug. I know we talked about emails last week. But it's just like emails. Once an email box gets full, you can't get nothing new coming in. So you got to make sure that you take the time to delete the junk, the foolishness that comes in daily, the stuff that you're not using. Make sure that you take the time to delete that thing daily so that new things can come in. So new things can be downloaded in you. Like God wants to do so many new things on the inside of you, but a lot of times we consume so much junk and so much foolishness and so much nonsense daily that we never take the time to filter out the things that we don't need so we can put it in the trash. Or sometimes we put it in the trash, but we never empty the trash permanently. So get rid of the foolishness permanently so that God can continue to just download stuff on the inside of you. But I really need for those that, you get anxious. Sometimes I get very, very anxious and I start making moves that I ain't supposed to be making. Slow down and enjoy this journey that God has you on. Slow down. I know sometimes we made this goal, we on to the next goal and it's on to the next goal, but no, slow down and enjoy the moment. It's like even for football or any kind of game for that matter, take the time to celebrate the win. Then you can get back to practicing for the next game, but take the time to celebrate the win. Take the time to celebrate the victory. It doesn't always have to be go on to the next, but take the time to celebrate the little victories that's going to lead up to those big victories and those big goals that you already have established. But make sure you are taking time out to celebrate the little wins. Slow down. Slow down. Everything does not have to be on a rush. Everything does not have to be in fast forward. My husband always tell me, he was like, we live our lives in fast forward, that we never hit play. We never hit play to enjoy the show or enjoy the movie or enjoy the journey, because we're always somewhere in fast forward. We're always moving. We're always going. And we're going 10 times the speed that we're actually supposed to be going, and then we never settle down. We never settle down. And because we're always in fast forward, a lot of times things get missed and we have to hit rewind and we have to go back. We have to go back because we're living in fast forward and you miss something. I still got to hit rewind. Sometimes it's just okay to hit play and go at that steady pace that you need to go at. So slow down, enjoy the moment that you are in. The Bible says, don't be anxious for anything, but pray about anything. A lot of times we make, and I'm one. I know I'm not the only one who sometimes make decisions very, very quickly. I make decisions very, very quickly. One, because I'm like, oh my God, somebody else is going to get the opportunity and I'm going to miss out on it. Somebody's going to get it before me. I need to go ahead and hop on it now. Or I let fear get in. It was like, yes, let me get on this now before this opportunity passed me by. We allow fear to get inside of us because we think that something is going to pass us by, when in reality, if whatever is for us is for us. Whatever God has for us, it is for us. Your job is to enjoy the journey, enjoy the place where he is carrying you. He's already prepared a place for you. He has an angel over you that is leading the way. All you got to do is just enjoy the journey. Enjoy where God is taking you. It's not a place of lack. It's not a place of sadness. It's not a place of depression. It's not a place of I don't even know. Like it's just not a place of darkness that he is trying to lead you to as your final destiny. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to go through some of those places, but you are, in order to get where you got to go, like we talked about last week. But you have to realize you have to slow down. You're going to eventually get to the place that God is leading you to. You don't have to be in a rush. You don't have to be in a rush. Unless the God tells you, okay, go ahead and be quick. Now, he does always say, be ye ready. Be ye ready. But you don't got to hop on anything because of fear. Because wherever there is fear, there is no faith. And you happen on it before praying about it. And then you get yourself in situations where you still got to depend on God to get you up out of. Because you operated in fear and not operated in faith. It's a big difference between operating in fear. I'm going to do it because I'm scared that it's going to pass me by, but I'm going to do it because I know that I'm stepping out and God is going to provide. It's a big difference between that thing. But when you are operating in faith, you're confident in knowing that this thing is for me. This is where God is leading me to. So if he is leading me to this vision, then he's going to make provision for the vision. He's going to supply every need for me. But when you're operating in fear in something, you're hoping that you have everything that you need. You're hoping that, oh God, I'm hoping this is going to work. No, it's a difference between hoping and I got to be confident that this thing is going to work because I know that this is where God has led me. And you only know that God has led you there by praying about it. You have to pray about it. You have to be praying about it. And if you've already been praying about it, he gave you confirmation that thing pops up, then yes, you know that's the door that I'm supposed to walk through. But that means you have to be in continuous communication with God. You have to make sure that you remain in his spirit. You have to make sure that you remain in his presence. So that way, when those opportunities do come up, you know whether you're supposed to take it or not. But don't do that thing out of fear. Enjoy the moment that you are in. What is meant for you will not pass you by as long as you are walking in the will of God. But don't be so always chasing that you never get to enjoy where you are right now. Because you can enjoy where you are right now because you're not where you started from. You're definitely not where you started from. Celebrate that. You may not be where you want to be, but you definitely are not where you started. Celebrate it. Take the time out to celebrate you. Please take the time to celebrate you. Take the time to go on a vacation. Take the time. Me and my mom was talking the other day, and she was like, she never took herself out to dinner. And I'm like, Mom, like, that's a thing. Take yourself out. You don't have to go with a group. You don't have to go with anybody. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. And it doesn't always have to be somebody else celebrating you, because a lot of people are not going to celebrate you, but you need to celebrate you. If nobody else don't celebrate you, you need to celebrate you. It's y'all know the whole self-love thing is it's big right now. It's real. It's real. Yes, it may be a fad to the world, but that thing is real. Celebrate you. Enjoy. Celebrate the little victories. Celebrate the little things. I really don't care how small it is. If you say, you know what, I'm going to save $2 a week. And then after 4 weeks, you realize that you saved $8. Celebrate, because now you have been consistent. I'm going to make my bed every single day. And you notice all week long that you made your... Celebrate. Reward yourself for the little things. Reward yourself for it doesn't always have to be something, I saved $100,000 or I did this and I did that. No, celebrate the little things, because those are going to be the things that keep you going to reach those big goals. You celebrate yourself and you reward yourself for meeting those small victories. That's going to be the extra push for you to keep going towards those bigger goals. I promise you that they will. Celebrate yourself. That's what I want to tell you today. Celebrate yourself and do not be afraid to unplug. You cannot pour from an empty cup, guys. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't be there for everybody. These people are not going to, if you are missing for a day, these people are not going to miss you. Well, they are going to miss you, but it's not going to make a big deal. Take that day to yourself. And kids and all, take the day for yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You owe yourself the day to unplug. You owe yourself to empty out the foolishness so new things can be downloaded on the inside of you. Old things have to pass away in order for new things to come. So you owe it to yourself to take the time to, just like spring cleaning, like when spring comes, you want to spring clean so you can, when that new season comes in, it's fresh. It's fresh. I can't use the old things in the wintertime, in the summertime. I just can't do it. I can't. So take away the things that you don't need going into the season that you're about to go in. Filter it out and be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot. Old things are not going to always work. Get out of your traditional ways. Get out of your old ways and be willing to try something new. Be willing to learn something new and be willing to implement something new. Never stop learning. My entrepreneurs, never stop learning. Never stop learning. Always find something new to learn every single day, every single week. Find something new to learn. Find somebody new to learn from. YouTube has a lot of videos that you can learn something from in your industry. Instagram, Reels, whatever. Make sure that you are continuing to just learn something new. All right? So make sure you unplug. Make sure you learn something new and celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate you. You celebrate everybody else. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. What have you done for yourself lately? What have you done? What kind of goals have you accomplished? I don't know if I talked about it last week or, it might have been in my mind. It might have been in my mind. But it's a difference between an idea and it's a difference between a vision. Like, we have an idea of what success looks like. We have an idea of, I do want to be wealthy and, I want to be successful and I want to own a home. But when you got a vision, see, an idea is a thought stuck in your mind. But when you have a vision, you see yourself. I see myself in that 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath with a picket fence and the little dog. I see myself making $430,000. I see myself owning multiple businesses I see myself with several boutiques. I see myself with boutiques along the East Coast. I see myself walking in it. I see the vision. I can see the destination that I am going to. In your mind, you just have an idea. You have an idea of what success looks like, but what is it specifically that you need? What is it specifically that you want to see yourself in? Don't just go with the idea because the world says you're supposed to make 6 figures. The world said that you're supposed to own a home. No, all right, exactly. What 6 figures are you supposed? What end of 6 figures? It's a big difference between making $100,000 and making $700,000. What end of the 6 figures do you want to be on? What is a big difference between owning a 2-bedroom condo than wanting to own a 6-bedroom colonial style house? It's a big difference in home ownership. It's a big difference in the type of cars that you want to drive. It's a big difference in the type of business. And like, I want to own a business. Well, what kind of business is it that you want to own? What is it that you want to do? I want to be a business owner because the world says I'm supposed to be a business owner. The world says that entrepreneurship is the way to go. But what is it that you want to do? You have an idea of where you want to go, but you do not have the vision of where you want to go. So how can you see yourself in it if you have no way or no vision of where you're going? The idea is a thought. The vision is where you see yourself. So now I want you to envision where you're going and write the vision, make it plain, and though it may tarry, you wait on it. Write the vision down. Write down the specifics of where it is you're trying to go. Just don't have the idea just stuck in your head. But write that thing and see yourself in it. I see myself with a team. I see myself with a team in my boutique. That's my goal this year. Like, I need a team. I need a social media marketer because I hate it. I hate social media. I do. If I didn't have to get on social media, I wouldn't. I don't want to be a content planner. I don't want to do that. But I have to right now. But my goal is to have a team. I need somebody to work the cashier or work the cash register and work the floor for me 2 or 3 days a week, because I don't want to be in here every day. I don't want to have to close my store on Saturdays because I need to unplug for 2.5 seconds to make sure that I'm getting what I need mentally in order for me to be able to perform for the next 3 months. Like, I need a team. So yes, now I can see myself. I need at least 4 people on my team for me to function the way I need to function. I see myself coaching women to help them realize that their brokenness has purpose. Like, I can see myself doing that. I can see myself doing that. So you got to have the vision of where is it that you're trying to go. I can see myself on a platform ministering to women. I can do that all day long. I really could. I can do that all day long. But I can see myself doing it. I can see where I'm going. It's not just an idea. I see myself doing it. I can dream. I can sit here and envision the very color. I see myself in a black and pink suit. I really, a hot pink, y'all. Hot pink. But I've seen myself doing it. I've seen myself doing it. So it's a difference between an idea and a vision. I want you to envision where it is that you're going. Take the idea out of your head, put it on paper, and see yourself and write down the specifics. That's what you're going to do. That's your goal. That's your homework this week, all right? So, of course, thank you for just joining in. Again, make sure y'all shop Shelenas.com, the home of the basics. Y'all know I like basics to bougie fashion. We bougie on a budget, but you can. It's a world of things that you can do with some basics. All right, so we bougie on a budget. Okay, we bougie on a budget. So make sure y'all shop Shelenas.com. We got some sets coming out this week, and I think a jumpsuit too that we got coming out this week. Make sure you share, comment, subscribe. Oh, that's good. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. And make sure you unplug. Unplug. Celebrate, envision. That's the title of the day. Unplug, celebrate, envision. That's it. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later.